Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball from the Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports. Lady Cat Volleyball is proudly presented by Bob's Thriftway, the Lee County Electric Cooperative, Lovington Auto Supply, General Welding Supply, the First American Bank of Lovington, the Lovington Schools, the City of Lovington, Knoll Pharmacy, and Devon Energy. Live at Wildcat Gym, she's Dawn Morgan. I'm TJ Miracle. Good evening as we get ready for the fourth game of the Lady Cats 2021 spring volleyball season. And Lovington still looking for their first win of any kind, including a set win. They come in at 0-3, but Carlsbad has had kind of a rough go of it in the early stages, too. They are 0-2 coming into tonight, Dawn.
Carlsbad has faced a couple of stiff opponents, though, for those losses. They've come up against Portales and Artesia, and those are, at least at this point, those are the two teams that look like that they may be the strongest and will be duking it out for supremacy. That's not to say Lovington isn't going to learn their lessons and come up and start winning, but we know already that Artesia and Portales are definitely strong teams to contend with going into it. So Carlsbad with an 0-2 record right now that's a little misleading probably, and as we watch them warm up, we can tell Carlsbad's a very athletic team. They hit hard, and they look to be a deep team. They've got like 4 outside hitters. We're watching them warm up that all look very capable in that key point. They've also got 4 different players who are middle blockers, middle hitters. Again, they look deep and versatile. So that is that is a little bit of an advantage over Lovington, because Lovington is dealing with a lot of girls who are playing in new positions this season, having graduated several seniors from last year. A lot of Lovington girls are playing in different positions, and they really haven't really settled in and adjusted to some of those new positions yet. So they're still kind of finding their way as a team, gelling and figuring it out as far as the set pieces on the floor against other opponents.
Well, they certainly are. And just a quick note, the Lovington Lady Cat Junior Varsity played a whale of a second set against, and some of it, if you were watching on the video stream, you could see that obviously without commentary. But, they played tough, but Carlsbad, their JV stormed back, and so Lovington lost 2-0 in that set. And, of course, the Lady Cats, this is best of 5, first to 3 wins, of course, at the varsity level. And Lovington, as you mentioned, some new girls in some new places, a lot of them their first season on the varsity level, and it's really a step up in competition, and will be interesting to see how, with no practice, of course, yesterday after Saturday,
right?
How they come back today and take on these Cavegirls.
Yeah, this is kind of difficult to have so many games in a row. I mean, they started last Tuesday, so they were on the court on Tuesday, on Thursday, on Saturday, then Sunday a day off, and they come right back in to a game on Monday, and they'll turn around and play another game tomorrow night.
They certainly will. Of course, we'll be here for that one as well, and then they will take a couple of days off, some extra days for practice and rest, and then come back Saturday against the Hobbs Lady Eagles at Tasker Arena. Of course, they're in Hobbs, and tomorrow night they'll be taking on the Roswell Coyotes, Lady Coyotes, whose season didn't even get started until tonight. I'm guessing with both the Roswell schools, Goddard and Roswell High, it was because of when Roswell schools started that they weren't eligible to play until tonight.
And it's very challenging in any sport, but particularly in volleyball. You want to have time to adjust. You want to have time to learn your lessons from the match that you played, against your opponent the night before, 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, and practice before you head into another game. And that's really tough when you have so many in between and not enough time to really fully digest how you performed and how you stacked up against a particular team and against a particular variety of performers on the other teams, and adjust to that, learn lessons, and get stronger for the next game.
Right, and Lovington needing to do some of that, and we've noticed it through the first 3 matches of the season. Way too many unforced errors for the Lovington Lady Cats. It seems like they start getting a few things together, then an error kind of forces them to, I don't want to say fall apart, but they kind of get a little bit out of sorts if they make one of those unforced errors, and the wheels just seem to kind of come off. So they're working on staying a little more poised and not worrying and focused and not worried so much about the mistakes.
Not losing focus, and they were able to do that. So encouraging signs in a couple of sets that they had against Eunice, and in responding to coaching and responding to the challenge of coming back. They were able to battle back, to fight back, and to really keep that concentration, that poise in some sets, and then in others, they just need to work on that consistency, being able to stay in the match mentally and continue to put quality touches and rallies together. They've had some good rallies against teams, some long rallies, and inevitably some of those have ended in losing the point and losing the serve. They really have to work on holding serve and being able to make fewer unforced errors, because that is going to lead to maybe a successful set. You put successful sets together, and that leads to a win.
Well, and that's exactly what they want. The teams continue to warm up. You're listening and watching the Lovington Lady Cats from Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. Thanks for being with us tonight on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and also on HobbsAmerica.com. We'll take a timeout, come back, and continue. This is the Lady Cat pregame show from Knoll Pharmacy here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
The City of Lovington proudly supports Lovington schools. All employees, including Commissioners Arthur Sanchez, Paul Campos, Scott Gandy, Mayor Pro Tem Bernard Butcher, Mayor David Trujillo, and City Manager James Williams, are all proud of the commitment to education that Lovington has in every one of their schools. Do your best and be proud of your community. If you would like to be a part of this amazing team at the City of Lovington, please call 396-2884.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and on HobbsAmerica.com. On the YouTube channel, please give us a subscription. We would certainly appreciate that. But no matter where you're watching, how you're watching and listening tonight, we certainly do appreciate you being here. She's Dawn Morgan, the voice of the Lady Cats. I'm TJ Miracle. Hope you are doing well tonight as we get ready for the introduction of the teams here at Wildcat Gym. And just looking forward to what hopefully is a little more consistent performance tonight from the Lady Cats.
Sure, the Lady Cats really are going to look for more accurate serving and look for smoother transitions from offense to defense and back again, and girls staying in their positions on the court and really watching their position a little bit more. They've had a lot of fouls in terms of being out of position and hitting in the wrong spot on the court. Some center line faults as well, and it's just a matter of I think they're excited, they're happy to play, they look like they're enjoying themselves, and that's important. Sports should be fun, and but you want to you want to have that intensity and that focus, and it's a lot more fun when you're winning. And
Yes, it is.
when you're playing well together, and that's a thing too. And you can see that in spurts here. When they really put it together, they're communicating on the court, and they're playing, they're passing well, they're setting, and they're scoring kills and aces, and they're realizing that, yes, we can do this. They really come alive and have some fire. They just need to work on continuing that and being able to keep that in motion more.
And that, of course, is what they are going to be working on. So with the introduction of the teams and the national anthem, we'll take a timeout, come back with the opening set. This is Lady Cat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
The only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcacnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store. Hey Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue!
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes. Now Pharmacy, a name you've...
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
The City of Lovington proudly supports Lovington schools. All employees, including Commissioners Arthur Sanchez, Paul Campos, Scott Gandy, Mayor Pro Tem Bernard Butcher, Mayor David Trujillo, and City Manager James Williams, are all proud of the commitment to education that Lovington has in every one of their schools. Do your best and be proud of your community. If you would like to be a part of this amazing team at the City of Lovington, please call 396-2884.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, and also on HobbsAmerica.com. The Lady Cats at 0-3 looking to get their first win, taking on the 0-2 Carlsbad Cavegirls. I'm TJ Miracle, and as we start the action, here's the voice of the Lady Cats, Dawn Morgan.
And welcome in. This is going to be an exciting night. I think Carlsbad, I have a feeling that they're going to play a more physical game. They're going to see they're a little bit tall. I think they're going to play in a more of a style like Lovington faced against Eunice. So we will see, but Carlsbad definitely has some height. They've got a little height advantage possibly against the Lady Cats, but it's not how hard you hit. Sometimes it's how accurate you are. And these Lovington girls, I think, are ready. They think they're ready to prove themselves and come away with their first win tonight. So Carlsbad will have the first serve, and back to serve is Harmony Lopez. She's one of the captains for the Carlsbad Cavegirls. Jump serve, first contact by Barunda in the backcourt. Hitting it up is Marquez and over. Setting it is Lopez, and coming in for the kill is Eccles. She puts it over the net.
Yeah, got it up and just a little bit too high and a little bit too hard for Odyssey Ortiz and also Jasmine Preciado to handle over on that side. We saw them practicing that in warm-ups, so something to be aware of.
Eccles is their outside hitting specialist. Lopez with the serve, and it's long, goes out. So that's a point for Lovington, and they'll get their first serve of the night. 1-1, tied apiece.
So Sepulveda will serve it, trying to get Lovington up in this one.
Serve is over. First contact. Now it's Lopez putting up the set for Eccles. Oh, and too hard to handle. Eccles putting the big kill, her second of this set.
Yeah, she came up and she's just hammering it home. And Bill Niemeyer, the coach of the Cavegirls, I saw in warm-ups, was telling her, come over the top as soon as you get to the top of your jump and time it out that way.
And she's definitely hitting it. Back to serve for Carlsbad is Sowers. Over the net, first contact, whoa, and it's just too low. Right, hits right between the rows, and it's Marquez who could not get a handle on it. So serving, I thought that was an 8 Sowers, but it is Leos, number 6 for Carlsbad. Over the net, Preciado sets it for Barunda, but it's handled by Carlsbad. Eccles with the kill, and it goes over despite the block attempt. It was nice position by Dunlap over there. They tried a stuff block, but it didn't work. So Carlsbad up quickly, 4-1 now. Lovington with the return. Barunda goes in for the kill. Carlsbad handles it. Lopez sets. Goes over the net. Lovington saves it. A little punch by Ortiz over it. Lopez sets. Second touch. And coming in for the kill is Eccles. And again, too hot to handle. That was Marquez who got a hand on it, but it went side out. So 5-1. And Carlsbad is still serving.
And a 4-0 run with Leos serving.
Leos back. The serve. It's handled by Lovington. Preciado sets. And Barunda with a little fingertip roll over. Carlsbad again coming back over the net. This time Preciado just can't handle it. Sends it out to the right. Out of bounds.
And one thing I've noticed is a timeout is going to be taken by the Lovington Lady Cats, so we'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Cat Volleyball from Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
And back here for Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball from Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports. I'm TJ Miracle, and out of the timeout, here's the voice of the Lady Cats, Dawn Morgan.
It is 6-1, Carlsbad leading your Lady Cats in this first set. And so far, Lovington has had only one chance to serve. Carlsbad is dominating possession. Leos back to serve. Hitting it up is Marquez over the net. Ooh, Barunda goes in for the kill and makes it.
Nice job by Barunda. She got 6 or 7 kills. I'm a little bit, my numbers got a little off somewhere in that game on Saturday. So she's finding her rhythm just a little bit, but she's going to need a lot more of that tonight.
She definitely will. And she gets good setups from Preciado especially, but Marquez also feeds her well. Back for is Chavarria. Oh, and a kill. Or an ace, rather. Chavarria with an ace. Serve, nice.
And it looked like Carlsbad was laying back on that, expecting a much harder, hotter shot.
Yeah.
And it was a nice job by Chavarria just to kind of lay it in there.
She just laid it in between the rows, so just nobody could get up to it in time. Weren't quite expecting that to where she hit that. Second serve by Chavarria. 6-3 is your score. Lovington behind. This one is handled, first contact. They set up Eccles, who just does a quick fingertip over it. It's sent back over the net by Ortiz, but then Eccles sent it right back and kills it. So that's the 4th kill for Eccles.
Yeah, everything for Carlsbad seems to run right through Eccles.
Well, sure, she's the outside hitter, and she's definitely their specialist, their OH. There's a serve, and it's up, handled by Lovington. Preciado sets it. Oh, and it was Ortiz trying for the kill, but it went long. So a point for Carlsbad. They'll get the service. They'll get the serve back. 8-3 your score. First set. And serving is Garcia. Barunda, first contact. Preciado hits it up, sets up. Oh, and Barunda hits it. And it is a point. She snuck it in. I think it just hit the line over there.
Well, actually, I think what happened was I think Garcia laid out for it and got a hand on it. That would have been a side out and a point for Carlsbad.
I didn't even see that she had a hand on it.
Yeah,
okay.
she did, but an error for Garcia.
Right, okay. Side out then. And back Ortiz with the serve. Eccles, so soft, just nails it right down between the rows.
Almost like the little finger roll in basketball. Go up and then just kind of tip it in.
Yeah, it's called a dink, and she does it very well. She slams, she's got the power, but she also can do it just a soft kill as well.
And
now Eccles is back to serve for Carlsbad. And it's Chavarria with first contact, setting Barunda up on the left side. She gets it in. Carlsbad stays alive. That was Garcia hitting it up, but then too much. They could not. Brindley Daughtry couldn't get there in time to handle it and get it back over the net. So
that'll give Lovington the serve back.
That will.
Barunda.
It's 9-5. Barunda is going to serve for Lovington. Oh, and it's a little too hard and wide to the right. So
and
automatic point.
Unforced error.
Yeah, Lovington has to really work on accurate serves and just not making as many unforced errors.
A lot of those unforced errors, of course, on Saturday, I believe there were 3 in each set, so 9 total.
The serve comes in. Lovington handles that. They set up Sepulveda, who spikes it and ends up sending it just inside the line in the back.
Hit it where they ain't.
That's right. No, it was great. I don't know if she planned it and she really, pointed in that and painted it where she wanted it to, or if it just fell that way. But Lovington will take it 10-6, and back to serve is Marquez. Garcia handles it first contact. Eccles sets up for a kill. Doesn't work. Lovington handles it. Then right at the net, Preciado goes up to try to punch it over, and no room left. So the point for Carlsbad, 11-6.
Lovington hanging tough. Again, we've talked about it, over and over. It's the errors that have really cost him here as Heastand will go back to serve.
Jump serve from Heastand. It's tough to handle, but Lovington, and it did hit the floor. I thought that they successfully dug that out. I think it was Ortiz just couldn't quite get the hand under it. She tried a pancake, and it just didn't go. The ball got there before her hand did. Eccles up with the serve, and first contact from Barunda. And now a kill attempt by Sepulveda, but Carlsbad keeps it alive, sends it back over, and Lovington back court just can't handle it. The back row all scrambling for that. So 13-6 is your score. Carlsbad ahead. It's Heastand serving. Marquez handles that first contact, gets it up to the front row, where a little miscommunication there. Riley Dunlap and Preciado both scrambling for it. Neither one of them could get it back over.
Yeah, not sure. I think a little confusion there as to who's territory that was going to be in.
Keystan goes up for her jump serve, and it goes long. Lovington wisely just kind of looks out, doesn't try to reach up and touch it. So that is 14-7. Lovington with the point. They get the ball back. Preciado back to serve. And it's a net serve. So automatic point. Again, unforced error. Bad serve. 15-7. Carlsbad leading. Carlsbad gets the ball back. It'll be Lopez going back to serve. Harmony Lopez, one of the captains for the Cavegirls. Jump serve. Looked like it was going to go long. Barunda handled it. Preciado sets up Dunlap. She sends it over. Garcia answers. Now they set up Eccles. She smokes one, but Preciado has got it. Sets up Sepulveda. She turns it over, and there's a successful stuff by Leo right at the net.
Yeah, really
so a stuff block.
Nothing you could do on that one as Lovington finally starting to get kind of a little volley and a little rhythm on that one. But
that was
again,
a nice rally.
Yeah, they just have not gotten the breaks this season.
Nope, 16-17 your score, and it's still Lopez serving for Carlsbad. Barunda, just can't handle it. She tried to dig it, and it went forward instead of up. So an ace for Harmony Lopez.
And timeout going to be taken by Coach Stockton. So it's 17-7 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Cat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Supply Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, the Lady Cats taking on the Carlsbad Cavegirls, set number 1, and it's 17-7 in favor of the Cavegirls on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. I'm TJ Miracle, and back to the action. Here's Dawn Morgan.
Lovington has put together a couple of longer rallies with some quality touches, but they also have had some bad serves, some unforced errors. So, but they're getting a little bit better communicating. I saw some better communication on the court and a little better transition there on several of Carlsbad's serves. Going back to serve for Carlsbad, Lopez still with a hot hand. Jump serve, and it's a hot one, but Marquez handles it. There's a setup by Preciado. And a nice kill by Ortiz. She comes over the top and just hammered it. Really took Boatwright by surprise.
Split two Cavegirls there to get the service back and get the point for Lovington.
Split Boatwright, and service comes up. The kill by attempt by Carlsbad. Barunda sends it back over, but it goes out.
So still a 10-point lead on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard for the Cavegirls of Carlsbad. 18-8 is the score, and serving once again will be Aubriana Leos, who got, I believe, 6 points for him earlier.
Aubriana serves, and it's Dunlap with first contact, sends it back over. It's Lopez with the setup. And Eccles, just a sneaky one of her little trademark fingertip bumps right back over the net.
And Lovington moving in like they were getting ready for one of her power shots, and again, she just kind of, dinked it over.
Leos with the serve again. Preciado with the set, going up for the kill. Barunda, and she's able, she's able to keep Carlsbad just flummoxed between Boatwright over there and Ojiaku. Neither one of them could handle that and send it back across the net.
So Chavarria will go back to serve for the Lady Cats, trailing 19-9, getting late in this first set.
And that is Chavarria. Carlsbad handles it, sends it back over. Preciado's going to come in, Barunda for the kill, but it's tipped by the front line for Carlsbad. They handle it. It's Garcia sending it back over the net. There's a set up, and Barunda passes it back over the net. Leos handles it, pop up. Eccles passes it over. Preciado setting up Barunda again. And a stuff block. That is Ojiaku.
Yeah, Ojiaku timed that one just right to go up and to take on Barunda, and won that battle and makes it 20-9.
Carlsbad gets service back. And that is Garcia serving. Barunda with first contact. Preciado tries to put a hand up, a fist up to try to get it back over. Just not enough room, not enough time. 21-9. It'll be Garcia serving again for Carlsbad. Uh-oh, there was a whistle that sounded. Okay.
All right, now, yep, they were just releasing the ball.
Garcia, and it is Ortiz with first contact. Preciado sets up, and it's handled, though. Carlsbad, Ojiaku sends it back over the net. Preciado with a set for Barunda. Barunda nails it. Great kill in the backcourt.
And gives Lovington the service back, and a nice job. We saw her do that, I want to say 7 times on Saturday, so she's definitely got the ability, and she's done it a couple of times here this evening.
Going back to serve, it's Ortiz. Lopez handles it. Oh, and Eccles just mistimed that. She was going to jump up and try to kill that, push it over the net. Mistimed it. Instead, it's a point for Lovington, 21-11.
Good job by Avery Marquez just to kind of sneak it over.
Yeah, Ortiz with this. Eccles goes up to set. Attempted kill, and it sneaks over the net. That was Lopez.
And you got to give her the kill, but
yeah.
Wow, that was one of them. Sometimes better lucky than good, and that one was lucky. And it gets this one 3 points away from the end of the set, and will put Eccles back in the service box.
22-11 your score. Carlsbad in the lead. And digging it out is Chavarria. Lovington sends it back over. Eccles sets up for a little spike attempt by Heastan. Oh, and Lovington able to come right back over and sneak it back over the net.
And that was just pure hustle from Odyssey Ortiz. She was in the right spot, and that one looked like it was destined for the floor. I don't know how Odyssey got to it, but got it over and into the hole in the defense.
She dug it, and up for the Barunda with the serve. Carlsbad handles it. Eccles trying to get it back over. No, that wasn't Eccles. I believe that was Daughtry in the outside hitter position there as Carlsbad is rotated around. Barunda going up to serve. Oh, and that one's long. That's the thing about Barunda. She's got a lot of power, and some of her serves are long just because she
just has to learn
hit
her position
so well. Yeah,
she just needs to work on her positioning and her arm positioning when she comes over and hits it, and I think she'll be just fine.
That gives a point, though, to Carlsbad, 23-13, and that's Sowers. And Preciado trying to set up Barunda over on the right side. Didn't work. Barunda couldn't control it. Side out. Point for Carlsbad.
And so it'll be Sowers serving for the set here.
Serving for the set. Sowers is up. Oh, and it's a net serve. So an unusual. That's one of, I think, only 2
unforced
errors that Carlsbad has made in this set. 24-14. Lovington gets the ball back. Serving will be Marquez. And it's up. First touch, and then they set up. Eccles sets it up, sends it over the net. Garcia now a bump. Eccles sets up for Heastan. Lovington handles it. They've got an answer. Preciado sets it. There's a spike attempt. The kill not good. Carlsbad sending it back over. Nice rally. Oh, and it's going to be just out. However, that was, again, that's a first set loss, 25-14 your final score. Of course, we'll be back with the second set in 2.5 minutes here at Wildcat Gym.
To manage your Lee County Electric account, it is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store. Hey Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue!
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
And the Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats. Now Pharmacy scoreboard resets as we head to the second set here on hobbsamerica.com and the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. I'm TJ Miracle, and with the call, here's Dawn Morgan.
And Lovington comes into the second set after losing the first 25-13, I believe.
25-14.
14, okay. I missed writing down that last point that Lovington was able to eke out of there. Again, not a bad set for Lovington, but those same things that they're continuing to work on. They need to make fewer unforced errors, really work on putting that service in, holding serve, and just trying to win this set, win their first set of the season.
And it'll be Preciado back to serve to start things off here in this second set. Be nice if they could roll off 4 or 5 straight points, get a little bit of a cushion built up, and maybe some confidence.
Preciado with the serve. And it's an ace. It was just too much. It came in a little bit low. Sowers could not move up on it in time to dig it out and send it over the net.
A little bit of a knuckleball as that one crossed the net and just kind of got over there and died.
So Preciado back for another serve. This time once again, Garcia just can't handle that. That's a sneaky serve. It's not terribly hard, but it has a lot of spin, a lot of downward spin on it. And just nobody's able to handle that. Chavarria with her second ace. This one's going to go, and it looks like it stayed in. Yes, just inside the line. And Carlsbad, their back row looked at that thinking that it was going to go long for sure, and it snuck in. So third ace for Chavarria. She's put Lovington up 3-0 quickly in this second set. This time Garcia handles it. First contact. And the setup is there, but a block, nice block from Sepulveda at the net.
And Sepulveda, not the tallest young lady out there, was going heads up right in the middle with one of the Cavegirls and got it. Yeah. And so Lovington on a little 4-0 run to start things.
Yeah, Lopez set that up, and it was intended to be a big kill for Boatwright. Oh, and Preciado is going to lose serve. This a net serve, so automatic point for Carlsbad. Lets them in on this set. 4-1 though. Lovington girls still up. If they could capitalize on this.
A 4-point run, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's their largest of the season,
yeah,
maybe.
It equals their biggest of the season. I think they had a 4 against Clovis.
Lopez with the serve. Lovington handles it. But Carlsbad able to sneak that back over. I think that was Eccles over there.
Eccles got it over, and then Preciado got it, but it was into the net.
So. Just could not return that. But still, good position for Preciado. She was where she needed to be at the right time. Lopez going up for the jump serve, and Barunda gets a hand on it but can't do enough with it, really. She's trying to pass it over there to Aranda, and Aranda just didn't have it. There wasn't enough on it for her to do anything with. So,
no, it looked
and Barunda knew it, man. She's jumping up and down, just really hated the fact that was weak first contact for her.
It looked like it got on her a little bit quick.
Lopez with the running jump serve, and it's going to go long. Barunda just looks at that and thinks, yep, going to let that go right out. That means it's 5-3, Lady Cats leading, and they get service back. It's going to be Sepulveda nope, that is Hernandez. Carlsbad answers. Eccles sends a long one out of bounds. So it looks like the Lovington Lady Cats have Carlsbad just a little rattled right here. The Lady Cats 6-3, and it's going to be Sepulveda back to serve. And it hits the net but goes over. Eccles handles it, digs it out. Then a spike by Leos, and Lovington picks it up. There's an attempted block. Carlsbad answers. The setup by Boatwright sends it over. Preciado now sets. passes it over to Marquez, and Dunlap sends it over the net. There's a setup. Eccles attempts to kill, but it doesn't make it over the net.
Now, when we saw this a couple of times in warm-up, and you and I actually talked about it off the air, it looked like they were almost practicing, getting it to kind of spin off the top and then go to the other side. And maybe they tried it right there. It didn't work. So the timeout taken by Coach Niemeyer. So we'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds. It's 7-3 Lovington on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. This is Lady Cat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Back here at Wildcat Gym on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard, the Lady Cats leading 7-3. I'm TJ Miracle with the call, Dawn Morgan.
And it is Sepulveda serving again for Lovington. That's a set by Lopez. Eccles puts it over. Barunda answers. Preciado sets. Barunda goes in for the kill, and she gets it. Amazingly, they go up, try for a block, a stuff, but Leos can't handle it. Another point for Lovington. They are on a roll, up big time, 8-3 now. Sepulveda back to serve again. Nice serve. It's dug out by Carlsbad. Lopez sets. Eccles goes up. The kill, and it's too much this time. Falls right in front of Marquez, who can't dig it out. So there's a point for Carlsbad, 8-4. Carlsbad gets the serve back. It'll be Leos handling it for Carlsbad.
And Leos has really kind of been the cat killer here this evening. I mean, she's gotten, I want to say, 12 or 13 points on him.
Serve goes over. Barunda with first contact. Preciado sets. Coming up. Barunda for the kill. Oh, and it's long. It's just a side out. Just a little too long, maybe by a foot.
They're going to call a violation. Too many ladies right up front.
Okay, so they had too many. Carlsbad out of position with an ineligible player up at the net.
So that'll give the service back to Lovington and give them the. They don't give them a point.
They don't give them a point,
but they get the
serve. And Chavaria goes back to serve, and it's handled. Carlsbad sends it back over. Preciado with the set. Barunda goes in for the kill. It's blocked. Sent back over the net. And this time, Chavaria cannot get to it in time. So a hard-fought point. Carlsbad gets it.
So 9-5, but Lovington still in the lead and still fighting, as now Garcia will go back to serve.
First contact, Sepulveda. Preciado sets. With an attempted kill, and it's handled by Leos. She passes that up toward the net, but nobody can handle getting it back over the net. So Carlsbad loses the point and the serve. 10-5, your Lady Cats are leading.
And checking in for the Lady Cats, Myra Castro goes in. As heading over to take a seat on the bench is Aubrey Aranda.
And Myra is one of their more reliable servers for the Lady Cats. Nice serve. It is handled. Oh, and Eccles tries a quick stuff. It doesn't work. And Preciado sets up Barunda. Barunda tries for the kill, and she doesn't make it. Carlsbad right there to block that.
Yeah, Ojaku knocked it, or Lopez, one or the other, knocked it right back over, and it snuck over next to the pole, and so gives them the service back with Eccles. And 10-6, Lovington's still in the lead, back and forth here in this second set, but Lovington's had it since the outset.
And Lovington has got Carlsbad on the ropes just a little bit. Eccles with the serve. First contact by Castro. Preciado sets up Barunda. Barunda sends it over. Oh, and it's going to fall. There's some miscommunication there between Garcia and Leos, and that ball just fell right in. So give the kill to Barunda.
And a soccer kick while they were at it, and Barunda back to serve.
Barunda. And again, oh, and it falls in. She kind of has a reputation for serving long, and Carlsbad thought it would go out of bounds. It didn't. It fell in. So another point, 12-6. This is the most promising lead the Lady Cats have had all season. And Barunda will serve again. This one does fall in. Eccles handles it. There's a setup by Daughtry. Attempted kill, but no. Sepulveda handles it. Preciado sets and goes. Sepulveda stuffs it back over. Carlsbad handles it, sends it back over. Nice rally. Oh, and that was
It was
stand, and she sneaks it in just about a foot from the back line. Again, nice rally. Some quality touches by Lovington. They really understood their role and their positions during that rally. They're starting to communicate a little better and keep control. However, Carlsbad got the point. Garcia sets it. Eccles tries to set it up for their new outside hitter over there, Daughtry. Lovington able to send it back over. Attempted kill. Oh, and now it just sneaks over. Stan was able to just sort of alley-oop that right over her head. A nice hook that any basketball player would be proud of there. And it falls in. But
and I think she is one of their basketball players,
yeah,
too. But
I think so. But I think she had is there a center court violation? Lovington's got the ball back. Myra Castro serving, and it goes into the net. Unforced error, 13-8, but Lovington's still ahead. They've got a 5-point lead. Sends serve back over to Carlsbad. It'll be Stand. As a running jump serve. Sends it over. It's dug out. It was dug out by Marquez. She was trying to pass it up, but nobody in the front row could get to it in time.
Yeah, nobody was there to come over and get it. And again, a little bit of miscommunication as to who's supposed to get it right in the middle.
Right, 13-9. Carlsbad serving. Stand. First contact by Barunda. Preciado sets it. Then passing over the net is Sepulveda. Carlsbad sends it back over. Attempted kill. Oh, no, it's saved by Marquez. Sent back over. Carlsbad's got it. The set's put up, and it was Boatwright sending it back over. Now Preciado sets up for Barunda, who sends it over. Net ball, but it goes over. And then finally, it's Annika Sowers, who just can't. She's out of position and can't send it back over the net.
And she actually ran into Kaylin Hesstand there. And so miscommunication on Carlsbad's side gives Lovington the point. They're up 14-9 on the Noel Pharmacy scoreboard.
14-9, 5-point lead with Preciado back to serve. She was an effective server and gave Lovington their lead starting off this set. Carlsbad answers. Oh, and gets trapped at the net. Yeah, that was Leos right at the front. She ran out of feet and arm room in front of that net. So Preciado again with a good serve that was just not returnable. Garcia handles it. There's a pass over the net. Preciado sets up. And just not enough. There were, again, a little miscommunication. 3 girls trying to get an arm in it. Too many arms, not enough soccer balls to go around there.
Which is amazing because we're playing volleyball.
I know.
Although
there
we
was
have
a lot
seen
of
some soccer
that's
kicks
what
going
I mean.
on out
See,
there,
the feet were going, the legs were going, and that's so yeah.
So now it'll be Leos to serve for the Cavegirls.
No, it's Lopez back to serve for Carlsbad.
You're right, sorry.
And first contact, they pop it up. Oh, Lovington's still alive. Barunza passes it over the net, a high pass. And then Harmony Lopez setting it up. Oh, and that is Eccles over there in for the kill on that hot outside hitter spot.
And going up against her, Preciado did a nice job, but it just went off of her hand and was powering it and powered through it with Eccles over there.
Yeah, some good returns, and Lovington able to keep the ball alive. Lopez with a serve, and Aranda handles it. Preciado sets it up for Dunlap, sends it over, and I think I think she got her feet under the net.
Yeah,
She
double
did.
Hit. Yeah,
double hit.
And they said double hit, so that'll give a point to Carlsbad as they're
sneaking
back into this one.
15-12. Lady Cats still lead it, but back to serve is Harmony Lopez. And it's handled by Lovington. Preciado sets it. For Marquez tries to send it over, but it's blocked by Leos.
So Lovington just needs to take a breath and a timeout, and that's exactly what Coach Stockton wants to do as Carlsbad digging out of the cave. 15-13 on the Noel Pharmacy scoreboard. Lovington in the lead, but Carlsbad charging. We're back in 30. Lady Cat Volleyball from Noel Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
The City of Lovington proudly supports Lovington schools. All employees, including Commissioners Arthur Sanchez, Paul Campos, Scott Gandy, Mayor Pro Tem Bernard Butcher, Mayor David Trujillo, and City Manager James Williams, are all proud of the commitment to education that Lovington has in every one of their schools. Do your best and be proud of your community. If you would like to be a part of this amazing team at the City of Lovington, please call 396-2884.
Back here, Lady Cat Volleyball from Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports, 15-13 in the second set. Carlsbad wins the first, but Lovington trying to get it in the second. I'm TJ Miracle, and with the call, Dawn Morgan.
Carlsbad will be serving. Lopez back. Serves up. Barunda has first contact. Preciado setting it up. And Dunlap going in for the kill, but it's handled. It was either Boatwright or Leos there at the net, sending it right back over.
Yeah, I was right there, and unfortunately Dunlap had moved back a little bit and was just not in position for that one as it snuck back over.
So a 1-point lead. Carlsbad trails, but Lopez is serving. And first contact by Marquez. Preciado sets up Dunlap. Dunlap over to Garcia. Garcia, now Lopez trying to set up Eccles over there on the outside hitter spot, and Eccles just sneaks it over. Just a little fingertip drop right over the net. So now it's tied up 15 apiece in this second set. And it will be Carlsbad serving.
And it's still Lopez, who, as we mentioned, has been the biggest Lady Cat killer of them all on the serve for the Cavegirls.
Marquez with first contact. Preciado pushes it over the net and right into the corner, right side.
Worked beautifully, almost like they had it planned. And so back to serve will be Anahi Sepulveda as Lovington will get the serve back up by a point.
16-15 your score. Sepulveda up. And first contact, Carlsbad then sets it, Lopez setting it up. It was Leos trying for the kill. Lovington handling it. And now Barunda trying for the kill. The setup again. This time it's Boatwright going back on. Oh, and a nice block from Barunda.
But they gave the point to Carlsbad as they're going to say that it was out.
Was
and
it
last
out?
touched by Lovington on the side out.
Boy, I thought that was so close. I didn't think that was going to be a point.
Yeah, side out, last touch by us. Darn it.
Yep. Carlsbad serving. And Preciado sets up. Barunda sends it over the net. It's blocked. Lovington with a second chance. And it is Lopez setting up Leos. Leos trying for the kill. Lovington handles it. Sepulveda with a high set. Barundo tries a kill. Oh, and keeping it alive. Nice rally. Eccles sends it back over. Sepulveda answers. Preciado sets. Barunda tries for the kill, and it's blocked by Boatwright. And the point to Carlsbad. Now Carlsbad up 17-16.
And just back and forth, but a good rally there. And you got to give credit where credit is due. Good hustle for Carlsbad there to keep that one alive. Great hustle for us, too, to keep that rally going as long as we did.
Carlsbad, Preciado with the set. Carlsbad answers. Lopez with the set. Eccles, too many Wheaties. Just way wide, way long. But that's a great break for Lovington. It's all tied up, 17 apiece. Lovington will serve, and going back is Chavarria.
You just get the feeling in this set that it's going to be whoever makes the last mistake is not going to win this match.
First contact. Now there's a soft set by Lopez, and it was sent over the net. Lovington handles it. Preciado passes it over the net. And now Lopez sets. Sneaky little one. Boatwright tries it. Doesn't work. Preciado sends it back over. It's dug out. Lopez goes up set again. Eccles with the attempt to kill. Oh, and it's just off the hands of Sepulveda, I think.
Yep.
Oh, and that's a shame. I think that would have been long. I think that was going to be long, but Sepulveda, I think it's just a reaction.
It's reaction.
Yeah,
it's
just reaction. Put it up. Garcia serving. Sepulveda with first contact. Preciado sets it up. And, a nice little Aranda with just a nice little soft putback ends up falling in between Eccles over there.
So 18-18 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard, and the service back for Lovington.
It'll be Castro who serves. Back for Lovington. First contact by Garcia. Oh, and on the right side, Eccles tries to stuff it. Barunda right there along with Marquez sends it over.
And they're going to say that it's a point for Lovington.
It is a point for Lovington.
So 19-18, Lady Cats. This is their most points they've gotten in a set this year.
Castro serving. Oh, and it's a net serve. Automatic point ties it right back up, 19 all.
And now it's going to be extremely important for the Lady Cats to break this serve and break it quickly. With Eccles going back, they cannot let Eccles get 3 or 4 on them here.
The good news is with Eccles back serving, she's not going to be at the net to work her magic up there. Lovington handles it. Preciado sets. Comes in Barunda for the kill. Garcia pops it up. Eccles sets. And that's Daughtry with it. Preciado answers, tries to set it. Barunda goes in for the kill, and I think it hits the net.
Yep, she put it into the net.
She put it into the net instead. So 2019.
A little mistimed and got it on the downswing and put it into the net.
Yeah, unfortunately,
oh,
but
no, they gave the point to Lovington.
They did.
So
okay, it went over the net. All
I
right
guess
then.
So.
Barunda serving. Carlsbad answers. Oh, and Heaston can't reach it.
So 21-19, Lady Cats in the
Yeah,
lead.
Heaston could not reach it to return that in time. Going back to serve, it's Barunda. And Carlsbad scrambling. They end up popping it over. Now Preciado. Oh, there was
as Lopez went under the net, or Leos, pardon me, was under the net.
Under the net, so center court violation.
So Lovington will keep the serve, get the point. Timeout is going to be taken by Coach Niemeyer. 22-19 in the second set. Lovington in the lead on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. We're back in 30 on HobbsAmerica.com from Walmart Digital.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
With the Lady Cats leading 22-19 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard here in the second set. Barunda to serve, and with the call, Dawn Morgan.
Barunda's up. Oh, and it goes out. Side out, and that's a point for Carlsbad.
And again, a service error for the Lady Cats. And not what they wanted to see, as that cuts it down to a 2-point lead. And
gives the serve back to Carlsbad.
And Sowers will be the server.
Serves up, first contact, Castro. Sepulveda pops it up, sets up Barunda for the kill. It's tipped but it's returned by Carlsbad. Preciado setting up. Marquez tries, and Marquez gets it over the net. Trying to block it is Eccles right there up front with Leo, so they can't manage it. So 23-20, your Lady Cats are up by 3. They get service back, and Marquez is going to be back serving. Coming out is Chavarria, going in is Dunlap. Dunlap's going to be in that outside hitter position, or she's a middle blocker, middle hitter. Service is in. Carlsbad handles it. They set up for the kill, but Lovington's able to return. Sepulveda sets it. Preciado passes it over the net. Oh, and it goes long. Oh, but that was, again, in good position. Lovington showing a lot of improvement in their movement on the court and in their communication here, playing a really strong second set against Carlsbad. Carlsbad has served back. It'll be Heaston up. Jump serve. First contact by Castro. Preciado setting up Dunlap. Sends it over. Gets a hand. Daughtry sends it back over. Oh, and it goes side out. But it was Lovington's point as Carlsbad looking a little rattled here.
A little bit. So it'll be Preciado, who has 3 aces in this set, to try and serve for the Lady Cats' first set win of the season.
24-21. Preciado up with a serve. First contact, Carlsbad. And it is Daughtry setting it up. Spike attempt doesn't work. Sepulveda sets. It is Marquez sending it back over. Now Eccles sets. Oh, yes, and that, I think that was Leos.
It was.
Leos who hit it over and has a point for Lovington.
So Carlsbad refusing to go away, and they get the service back down by 2 points.
24-22, your score.
And, of course, here comes Harmony Lopez, who the Lady Cats have had all kinds of heck with tonight.
She has dominated serve for Carlsbad. First contact by Marquez. Dunlap with attempted stuff. Garcia gets a hand on it, tries to pass it over, and it's just Lopez cannot handle it. Goes sliding across the floor. Ball goes down in the set. Win 25-22. Lady Cats with their first set that they have won in this season so far. And we will be back in 2.5 minutes for more Lady Cat volleyball, a set apiece.
To your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Your Napa Auto Store.
Welcome back to
Hey,
Wildcat. There we go. It helps if you hit all the right buttons. Welcome back to Wildcat Gym as we prepare for set number 3 of this match between our Lovington Lady Cats and the Carlsbad Cavegirls. Lovington winning their first set of the year, 25-22 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. It will be Carlsbad's service as we get set number 3 underway. I'm TJ Miracle, and with the call, the voice of the Lady Cats, Dawn Morgan.
Back to serve for Carlsbad will be Harmony Lopez, one of the captains of the Cavegirls. Service is up, and first contact by Marquez. Dunlap sends it over, dug out. Lopez with the setups. Carlsbad tries it. Preciado sends it back over the net, but it's a little bit long, goes side out. So Carlsbad with the first point. Draws first blood in this first set, and this third set, that is.
Will be interesting to see if Lovington can keep up this intensity. I know that saw Coach Bill Niemeyer right under us. He was not a happy camper after that set.
Lopez. It's Barunda with first contact. Preciado setting up Dunlap, goes in for the kill, but it's blocked right away. It's Boatwright and Leos right at the net. So another point for Carlsbad. That was just a brutal block. 2 up. Lopez serving for Carlsbad. Lady Cats need to start to answer. They can't get too happy with that one set. Preciado sending it back over the net. And Lopez setting up. Eccles for the kill, and she makes it. Even with Dunlap at the net over there. Dunlap and I believe Aranda. Just too much for them. 3rd point in a row. Unanswered. Gives Lopez the serve. Continues to serve for Carlsbad. Jump serve. Barunda digs it up. Preciado passes it over the net. And the attempted kill by Leos. It looked like it went long, but I think
it did. Point to Lovington.
Yes. So Lovington now has serve. With Sepulveda back. It's 3-1. Carlsbad, first contact. Lopez sets it up. Sowers sends it back over. Oh, nice dig by Preciado. Lopez sets it up. Eccles sends it over. Sepulveda saves it. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill, and it's too much for Lopez to handle. Over in the right side hitter location. Yeah, just does the splits going to the court there. It's 3-2 now, and Sepulveda will serve for Lovington. It's up. And Garcia with first contact. Lopez sets up Eccles, goes in for the kill. Oh, Sepulveda with a nice return. Preciado sets it up for Marquez. Oh, and Chavarria sneaks it over the net. Lovington returns. Oh, and a nice attempt, but it just goes long. So a point for Carlsbad.
But again, a nice set by Lovington. They are playing with a little more fire than we've seen them. A couple of the errors in set two that in earlier games might have derailed them. They kept fighting through it. Let's see what they do here.
Leos with the serve, and Marquez with first contact. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill, and Leos handles it. Lopez sets it up. Eccles tries for the kill and does. Oh, and so heartbreaking. Preciado with just stretching out on the floor, trying for the dig, can't make it. So a point for Carlsbad. 5-2, and back to serve will be Leos. Sepulveda with first contact. Preciado gets a handle on it. Chavarria sends it. No, it was Marcus sending over, but sends it long.
And I think maybe right now the Lady Cats just need to take a
deep breath and remember how it felt to play that second set so tough. And the serve is an ace off the hands of Barunda on the left side. So Leos with another ace. I've got her down with 2. She may have more than that.
I think that's right.
Marcus Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill. Now Lopez sets it for Carlsbad, and it's Boatwright who comes in and makes the kill for Carlsbad.
Yeah, came in. One thing about Carlsbad, they are definitely playing with a lot more intensity here in this third set, and timeout going to be taken by the Lady Cats and Coach Stockton. We will take it with them. On the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard, it's Carlsbad 8, Lovington 2. Back in 30, more Lady Cat volleyball from One Radio Square Sports and New Walmart Digital.
Hey, Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at HobbsAmerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue!
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lovington Sports YouTube channel from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. 8-2 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard out of the Lovington timeout. With the call, here's Dawn Morgan.
And drifting back to serve is Leos for Carlsbad. Serves up, digging it out is Marquez. And Barunda sends it over, falls to the court with the effort. Now Eccles with a little soft return over the net. Preciado with a nice set. Barunda in for the kill, but it's blocked by Boatwright and Ojiaku at the net.
But blocked out, and so Lovington will get the point and get the service back. So 8-3 now our score in favor of Carlsbad. Good job there by Barunda to go up and challenge.
Chavarria with the serve. Lopez sets it up. Boatwright tries for the kill. It spins across the net, and Carlsbad tries to send it back over. Preciado gets a hand on it, but it goes out. So side out and point for Carlsbad, 9-3. Carlsbad will serve. Garcia with the serve. And Barunda with first contact. Preciado sets it. Barunda goes in for a soft kill. Eccles handles it. Lopez sets up Eccles for the kill, and it goes off the hand of Chavarria and out. So another point for Carlsbad, 10-3 in this third set. One set apiece. Garcia serving. Sepulveda with first contact. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill, and yes! Sneaks it in right at the feet of Leos, who just can't get in position to return it fast enough.
And a little bit different on the return there. She didn't just try to hammer it. She kind of pushed it over and pushed it down. Easier to put it where she wanted it.
Yeah, she controlled. The accuracy was better that way, and she knew she had her slightly out of position and she could do it. So the serve is up. Eccles sneaks it over. Preciado sets up the pass back over the net by Lovington. And it is Heastand trying for the kill, and she gets it. Just too hot to handle. Sends it right over, and it's 11-4 now with Carlsbad in control of this third set. Eccles will serve for Carlsbad.
As Daughtry will check in, Lopez checks out for the Cavegirls.
First contact by Barunda. Preciado is going to set it. Barunda goes up, sends it over softly. Leos gets it, pops it up, and now it's Daughtry sending it back over. Oh, and Barunda, double hit.
And so the point for the Cavegirls, 12-4. They are definitely playing with a lot more intensity this set. I think Lovington kind of shocked them a little bit, and I think Lovington maybe still a little bit too much adrenaline.
Eccles with the serve. Barunda returns. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill, and it is too hot to handle. Oh, I thought it would hit the top, but it didn't.
It
yep,
did. It
and
actually
it did
hit the goal. But
yeah. I think if it hits a goal, I guess they just consider that apparatus, but I think if it hits the roof, then they call it a side out.
I think that is right. I've seen a lot of basketball goals in play.
Barunda to serve for Lovington. Oh, and it's too much. Goes long and to the right.
That was very close, just mere inches away.
13-5. Carlsbad up. Another error on serve for Lovington, but it was very close. And that's going to send Sowers back to serve. And Lovington answers. Marquez sends it over the net. Eccles sets up Heastand for the kill. And Lovington tries to return that, but just can't do anything with it. Can't control it.
Yeah, really good hustle there, and a heads-up play by Annalie Chavarria to get that and dig it out and hopefully get it back over. Just didn't quite work out.
Sowers with the serve and Preciado sets up Marquez for the kill. It goes over, and they're able to block it, stuff it. It's Eccles, or rather it's Heastand and Leos right there. There's timeout taken.
Timeout, yep, by Coach Savannah Stockton. Wants to talk about it with her team down by 10 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. We're back in 30. You're listening to the Lovington Lady Cats and watching the Lovington Lady Cats from Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lovington Sports YouTube channel.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter
of the Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats. Out of the Lovington timeout, 15-5. On the Now Pharmacy scoreboard with Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle and voice of the Lady Cats, Dawn Morgan with the call.
Sowers will serve for Carlsbad, up by 10 over the Lady Cats. Carlsbad won the first set, Lady Cats won the second. Sowers up with the serve. And Lovington tries to answer Castro with first contact, but sends it out to the right. So side out and a point for Carlsbad. 16-5 now. Sowers will continue to serve. And Castro with first contact. Preciado setting Sepulveda up. It's blocked, sent back over the net. Now Chavarria trying to set up Barunda. Barunda just kind of mistimed that hit and sends it right into the net. So 17-5, your Cavegirls in control. Sowers still serving for Carlsbad. Sends it over. Marquez has first contact. Preciado sets up Marquez. Marquez can't handle it. Ends up putting it below the net for another point for Carlsbad, 18-5.
Yeah, Carlsbad just absolutely running away here with this third set.
Sowers up. Again, Castro with the first contact. Preciado sets up Sepulveda. Sepulveda again sends it into the net. Another unforced error by your Lady Cats. 19-5 is the score. Carlsbad in control. Sowers again with the serve. Can't do much with it. Castro sets it up. Sepulveda tries to get over the net but can't. So another point for Carlsbad. 25 now. Carlsbad up by 15. Threatening to run away with this second set and go up 2-1. Sowers, jump serve. And Marquez with first contact. Preciado passes it over the net. Now Eccles sets up. And sneaking it back over is number 2, Heastan. Preciado now setting up Sepulveda, who sends it in. Oh, it's dug out. Eccles sets up and passes it over the net. Preciado now again sets up Sepulveda, who sends it long. And another point for Carlsbad, 21-5.
Keeping it alive and a good rally,
good play.
Good volley.
Yeah, it was a good rally, very good. And some quality touches there for Lovington. Sowers up with the serve. Digging it out, but can't do much. Oh, and saved by Chavarria. Sepulveda passes it over the net. Now Eccles sneaks it over. Oh, and too many touches. All right. So Carlsbad with the point.
Actually, Lovington with the point.
Oh, Lovington with the point. All right.
And get the service back. I'm not sure what the ref signaled. I've never seen the arm up and down. I'll have to do a little
research on that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 21-6, but Lovington has a serve back. Sepulveda, or Marquez goes back for the serve, and it's a net serve. So 22
when it
to
rains
6.
When it rains, it pours, and right now the errors are pouring on for Lovington here in this third set.
The momentum is all with Carlsbad. They came out after losing that second set. They came out on fire. That is, Heastan back with the serve for Carlsbad. And Marquez, first contact. Preciado setting up Sepulveda. She sends it over, and it's Sowers with the touch. A pass over the net by 5 Daughtry. Lovington still doing well. Sepulveda sends it over, ends up with a point. Yeah, drops in right in the backcourt where nobody is.
So the Lady Cats still fighting, still alive, 22-7. But if they're going to win this one, they've got to go on a run right now with Preciado back on the serve.
Castro came out, and I think Aranda came in, and Preciado will be back. Serving, Garcia with first contact. A setup for the, oh, and Leos with the kill. She goes in strong, hammered that down. A spike and a kill for her.
So that'll make the score 23-7 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. As breaking the action, as I guess the JV or junior high kids are coming in and moving to where they need to be.
23-7, Carlsbad with the lead and the serve, and it's Harmony Lopez back. Marquez with first contact. Preciado setting up Dunlap. Tries to send it over, but it's stuffed, denied by Boatwright and Leos at the net.
Yeah, and puts it right into Dunlap's chin after she got it over. They were both there to just smack it over. Hope she's okay. Yeah, she's signaling,
saying,
yeah, she's fine.
She's nodding, saying okay. 24-7, though. It is set point for Carlsbad with Lopez serving. Oh, and it goes right in between Barunda and Aranda. Just a little miscommunication there. 25-7, that's the second set for Carlsbad. They're up 2-1. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Cat Volleyball.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
The City of Lovington proudly supports Lovington schools. All employees, including Commissioners Arthur Sanchez, Paul Campos, Scott Gandy, Mayor Pro Tem Bernard Butcher, Mayor David Trujillo, and City Manager James Williams, are all proud of the commitment to education that Lovington has in every one of their schools. Do your best and be proud of your community. If you would like to be a part of this amazing team at the City of Lovington, please call 396-2884.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know. and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. I'm TJ Miracle, voice of the Cats, Lady Cats, Dawn Morgan. Hope that you are doing well this evening. The Lady Cats falling 25-7 in set 3, so they trail 2-1 in this contest. Of course, tomorrow night they'll have to turn right back around. We'll be here at Wildcat Gym as the Lady Coyotes of Roswell High come into town, but can't worry about them. Got to worry about this 4th set and try and force a 5th.
And if Lovington were to come out and play with that fire and intensity, that good communication, and those better transitions, offense to defense, like they had in that second set, then they could tie this back up. But as of right now, Carlsbad leads 2-1, but Lovington will have the ball to set to start this 4th set, and Preciado to serve. Carlsbad handles. Lopez goes up. Lopez setting up Kostenbader, who's in the game for the first time for Carlsbad, and she's got a kill.
Out of bounds.
Or out of bounds.
And so Lovington's point.
I didn't think that was long. I wasn't looking. Preciado serving again. Lopez just sends it over the net instead of setting it. And Lovington returns, and then sliding out of position. Boatwright wasn't there to be able to send it back over.
And almost just a little oopsie from Dunlap there. And Coach Niemeyer comes over and points and says she went over the line. And the line judge says, nope, she was fine, Coach.
Lovington up 2-0, and Preciado with the serve. Lovington, nice little rally going. Preciado setting up Sepulveda. And there's a
going to have a line violation on
so,
Carlsbad. So this
center
is
line
how,
violation.
This is how set 2 started.
That's true. 3-0 going up with Preciado serving, as a matter of fact. So Lovington Lady Cats on a roll. First contact, Lopez setting. And it was Kostenbader for the kill. This time, it's a stab right in the center of the court. That gives a point to Carlsbad. They get the serve back, and it's going to be Lopez back to serve for the Cavegirls. And, that Dunlap managed to make first contact and send it up, but then it went up and hit the ceiling, and then the backboard, the basketball goal.
The question is, if it went through, would that be a 3-pointer?
I wonder. So that's a point for Carlsbad, and they keep service. Lopez back to serve. And it goes long. Wisely, Marquez looking at that. She almost put a hand up to hit it, but between Marquez and Barunda, they watched that sail by. So a point for Lovington. They get the serve back, and it's going to be Sepulveda back to serve for Lovington. First contact by Carlsbad. The setup for Eccles over there on the left side. Eccles, their strong setter, or their strong outside hitter, but she just took the little fingertip dunk, and that's very effective. You don't know if she's going to slam it down your throat or if she's going to use the fingertip dink to get the point. But she did that time. 4-3. Wildcats, Lady Cats are still up, but Carlsbad with the serve. Palma serving. Barunda with first contact. Preciado setting up Dunlap. Dunlap gets to Eccles. Lopez setting up Boatwright. Boatwright goes in for the kill. It's handled. Dunlap with a nice dig sends it back over. Now Lopez setting up Eccles. She goes in for the kill, and it's too much off the hands of Ortiz.
And so that'll tie it up at 4, but good job by the Lady Cats right there in good position and playing with a lot more intensity here in this 4th set.
Definitely. They need to keep this up. All tied apiece, 4 apiece. Palma back to serve again for Carlsbad. First time Palma's been in the game tonight in the match. Sepulveda setting up Barunda for the kill. Garcia handles it. Lopez sets it up for Boatwright, sends it in. Marquez handles it. Preciado setting it up for Sepulveda, sends it over the net. Too much for Lopez. Out of position. All she can do is get a hand up, and it goes out. So side out and a point for the Lady Cats. 5-4. They're up in this fourth set. They need to battle, keep this lead, and to add to it, get a little cushion. Back to serve is Chavarria for Lovington. Setting it up for Carlsbad. And Eccles, oh, that's just such a strong combination. Lopez setting up for Eccles, who sends such a hot kill, stabbing right into the heart of the Lady Cats. 5-all. Carlsbad gets the serve back. Garcia with it and digging it out. Nice job there for Lovington. They set up Barunda, but it's a block from Heestand and Ojiaku. Carlsbad with the point, and they get the serve back. Nice defense, though, by Lovington. Good attempt. Barunda with first contact. Preciado setting up Barunda. She sends it back. Garcia sends it up. Lopez setting up. And Heestand with too many Wheaties sends it out of bounds. So point for Lovington. They get the serve back. It's 6-all. And it's going to be, looks like Ortiz drifting. Is that Ortiz? Yeah, Ortiz serving for Lovington. Palma with first contact. Eccles sets up. Heestand sends it over. Marquez, and I think there was a
hit out of bounds.
Hit out of bounds, okay. So it went just on the other side. We can't see from this position, but it was evidently just right in front of the ref, right there. Lovington with a point. Ortiz serving, and it's a net serve. So that'll tie things back up. 7-all. Lovington loses serve, sends Eccles back. Eccles, who has more kills in this match than anybody for both teams. She leads in kills. She's a pretty good server, too. Chavarria, first contact. Lovington sends it back over. Eccles sets up. There's a pass back over the net. Preciado now setting up Barunda for the kill. Oh, and she is successful, landing right at the feet of Garcia over on the right side. Nice kill from Barunda.
And the key to that was they gave her a little bit more room to work with. They weren't running her right up on the net, and it gave Amber a chance to really kind of stretch out and get that in her comfort zone.
And really kind of place that a little bit better. She had a little more time to really worry about the accuracy of that ball as well as the speed.
As they send in Hernandez to serve.
Yeah, 8-7. Lady Cats are up. It's a little hot to handle. And too many touches. Carlsbad, I think it went onto the floor. But the point is for the Lady Cats. Up by 2, 9-7. And it'll be Hernandez serving. Nice serve. Palma handles it first contact. And it's Daughtry who sets up Heestand in for the kill.
Side out, though, so
Side
point
out.
to Lovington.
Yep. Heestand with nice speed, but bad accuracy. So your Lady Cats are up 10-7, up by 3 now, and there's a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Out of the Carlsbad timeout on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard, it's Lovington 10, Carlsbad 7 in this fourth set. Carlsbad leading 2-1. Lovington on the serve, and with the call, Dawn Morgan.
And back to serve for Lovington is Hernandez, and Carlsbad with a hand on it. I think it was Garcia.
They're going to say it was out before they did.
Out before they touched it.
So serving error on Lovington makes it 10-8. Still in the lead. And a little question here as to whose serve it's going to be, and it'll be Sowers, looks like.
Well, it's Ojiaku is coming out, and Kostenbatter is going in. Kostenbatter is going to be in that outside hitter location. Oh, and a bad serve. Sowers serves it right into Heestand's back of the head there. So service there on Carlsbad. It's a nice break for the Lady Cats. They need to capitalize on this. 11-8, 3-point lead. And back to serve for it.
Avery Marquez,
number 3. Carlsbad returns it. Stand just can't handle it.
But returns it out of bounds.
Setting up, yeah. She was setting up and thought that she was going to control that, and it just went off the side of her right arm, out of bounds. Another point for Lovington. Marcus serving. Oh, and this one is into the net. So 12-9. Lady Cats still up by 3 though, but Carlsbad will get the serve back, and it's going to be Stand doing the honors for the Cavegirls. Barunda with first contact. Preciado setting up Sepulveda, sends it over. Oh, and too much. Caught Sowers out of position in the back row, and Sowers not happy. Not happy at all. Just not able to handle that side out. So the point for the Lady Cats, 13-9, a 4-point lead. Preciado is going to go back to serve. And handled by Carlsbad, coming in. Boatwright sends it over. A soft touch. Not one of those screaming killers, but it had the same effect. So point for Carlsbad, 13-10.
And it gives them the service back, and checking in to serve, guess who? Harmony Lopez. It's one of those when Coach Niemeyer needs some points, he makes sure she's in when she can serve and be most effective.
And it hit the net, but it went over. Preciado now setting up Ortiz, who sends it over. Eccles handles it. They set up Boatwright. She sends it over. Barunda with contact. Sepulveda passes over the net. And Kostenbatter sends it over. They set up Eccles, and she sends a screamer over the net right into the face of Dunlap with a point.
Dunlap got the hands up, but just nothing she could do on that one. Too much on that one.
13-11. Lady Cats still up by 2, but it'll be Lopez serving for Carlsbad. Marquez with the touch. Preciado setting up Dunlap. Dunlap hits it out just a little too long. And that point is Carlsbad's 12th, 13-12. It's just a 1-point lead by the Lady Cats. And Carlsbad still with the ball. Lopez serving. Barunda digs it out. Garcia answers. Lopez sets up. Eccles goes in for the kill. And yes, it's a screamer right into the backcourt.
Yeah, right between two Lady Cats. Nothing that either Marquez or Barunda could do. And timeout going to be taken by Coach Stockton. So we're all tied at 13 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds. More Lady Cat Volleyball on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lovington Sports YouTube channel.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, the Lovington Lady Cats taking a timeout, trying to stop this little run by Carlsbad. We are all tied at 13 here in set number 4, with Carlsbad leading 2-1. And with the call, Dawn Morgan.
Lopez back to serve for Carlsbad. Several unanswered points under her service. Dunlap handles that. Preciado setting up Barunda for the kill, sends it over. Sowers gets a handle on it. And now Eccles sends it back over. She passes, and it's long, out of bounds. So Wildcats with the point, 14-13. Your Lady Cats leading. They get service back, and it's going to be Sepulveda back to serve for your Lady Cats. This is all important. This is the serve. Sowers answers. Lopez sets up Eccles, and Eccles tries a little soft fingertip dink over, but doesn't make it.
And was fed a little bit far over to the side, so she was in danger of running into the judges' stand over there. Just really didn't have room to work with. Good break for us.
Sepulveda with the serve. It's handled, and again, the set, that magical combination there. Lopez setting, and Eccles coming in for the kill. And I'm pretty sure I don't even have an accurate count of how many kills. There are so many K's behind Eccles' name here on my scorebook that it's amazing. But
looks like Nolan Ryan throwing a no-hitter over there.
Lovington has had a couple of really strong sets, this among them. Palma back to serve for Carlsbad. Marquez digs it out, And Lopez sets it up. Lovington sends it over. Lopez and now sends it for Eccles. Eccles this time touches it with her knuckles, sends it over softly, and gets the point for Carlsbad. They tie it back up at 15 apiece.
And that one was truly a knuckleball. You could see it as it came off. It had a funky spin on it. Nothing Dunlap could do with it.
Palma back to serve. Barunda with first contact. Preciado pops it up. Barunda passes it over the net. Palma with a pass. And Boatwright sends it over kind of softly, right in between the rows. Nothing Ortiz could do about it. She went in for the dig, but couldn't make it in time. So Carlsbad with a point, and they get service back. Palma will be serving 16-15. Carlsbad up by 1. Marquez with first contact. Preciado with a hand up on it. Barunda passes over the net. They set up Eccles for the kill, and she goes in for yet another K.
They seem to be finding the range on that one and getting Eccles exactly where she wants to be. You know, not much you can do when they set them up like that, but you got to find a way to do it, as checking in will be Aranda. She'll go in place of Ortiz.
Carlsbad serving, still Palma. Marquez with the first touch. Preciado setting up Barunda for the kill. She goes in. Palma keeps it alive, but it's too hot for her to handle. Goes off her arms over to the left side out, and Lady Cats get the point. Just a point difference in this set now. This has been a really exciting back and forth battle. 17-16, just a 1-point lead by Carlsbad, but here come the Lady Cats with service back, and it's Chavarria. No, yes, it is Chavarria serving for Lovington. Palma handles it first contact. Lopez sets it up, and Eccles goes in for the kill. This time Chavarria does get a handle on it, but not enough. She can't dig it out fast enough. 18-16, Carlsbad with a 2-point lead. It'll be Garcia serving. Barunda with first contact. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill. Oh, Palma gets a hand on it. Eccles keeps it alive. Garcia sends it over the net. Barunda, now Presidio passes, but Carlsbad again keeping it alive, and Eccles with that screaming kill.
And screamed that one right down the line. Again, nothing the Lady Cats could do on that one.
But a nice rally. The Lady Cats able to save it a couple of times. The serve by Garcia is answered. Barunda, attempted kill. Palma saves it. Garcia sets up Eccles. Eccles this time, I think, goes long. Are they going to call it? She does. It goes long. Lovington gets a point. Carlsbad ahead just by 2. 19-17 your score in this fourth set.
And more importantly, though, it takes Eccles out of that left hitter position and moves her to the other side, as Ortiz will check back in to serve. So not in her comfort zone right there, so
no,
that's good for Lovington.
But she can be effective as a right side hitter. And it is Ortiz with the service. Carlsbad answers. Eccles setting up, going in for the kill is Daughtry. She hits it long, though. And that's a point for Lovington, who will get the ball back. 19-18, Carlsbad leading, but back with the serve is Ortiz. Palma, first contact. Eccles gonna set, and Heastan going in for the kill. Oh, nice dig by Sepulveda, and now Barunda gets set, but she gets it into the net.
Again, they put her too close to the net. Amber does a little better when she's about another 2-3 feet back. It gives her a little bit more room to work. I just don't think she's quite comfortable right there on the net.
Yeah, she needs to be right in front of the line. And it's going to be Eccles serving. Sepulveda answers. They set up Barunda for the kill, but
and we've got a double. Got a double hit on Carlsbad, so Lovington's point, and they get the serve back.
Yeah, 20-19. Carlsbad still 1 point to the better of Lovington in this fourth set, but it'll send Hernandez back to serve for Lovington. Eccles with the first contact, and then sends it over. Oh, and it hits the floor. Just could not dig that out. But, man, a good try by Hernandez.
So Barunda will check back in as Hernandez waiting for.
Right, the sub's waiting to be told she can sub. Okay.
And she can, as Sowers will come in for Palma to serve for the Cavegirls.
21-19. Carlsbad leads by 2. Sowers with the serve. Barunda First contact, Preciado keeps it alive. Lovington sends it back over the net. Eccles is going to set for Daughtry, who sends it over. Oh, and it's just a little floater, a fingertip dink, and it's effective as Lovington just cannot dig that out. It goes side out, 22-19. Carlsbad up by 3. Sowers with a jump serve, and it's a net serve. Nice break for the Lady Cats, 22-20, and they get serve back.
And so Chavarri will check out, and Dunlap will check back in. Back to serve will be Marquez for the Lady Cats. Need to get, I would say, 3 here. If you could go ahead and just clean it up, that would be great too.
The serve, and it's Eccles who gets first contact. Garcia passes it over the net. Barunda sends it up. It's Preciado setting up Sepulveda. She passes over the net. Oh, and a nice soft floater, and it catches Eccles out of position where she has to reach behind her. Can't successfully pass it.
And she had to pull up because Sowers was charging over, so a little bit of confusion there.
And Lady Cats
22-21.
capitalize on it. Down just by 1, but the Lady Cats serve. It's Marquez back. She sends it over. Oh, and he gets a handle on it, sends it way up, and then Sowers gets a one-hand hammer back over the net, but goes wide out of bounds.
And that's miscommunication, as holding her head there is Sowers, as she and Eccles not communicating, or I'm sorry, Heastand not communicating on that side.
All tied up. Marquez serving. Sowers with first contact. Eccles is going to set up Daughtry, sends it for a kill, but it's handled and dug out by Lovington. Barunda sends it over the net. Carlsbad handles it back over. Preciado setting it. Barunda for the kill, and it goes long. Oh, tough break, Lovington.
And all that was started on just a little, how did they do that save by Carlsbad? Nothing Lovington can do.
But
we talked about it in the pregame show. It's just the break's not going our way.
It was a good dig by Lovington initially, keeping that alive. Heastand with the serve. Preciado setting up Dunlap. Dunlap spins it over. Oh, and it ended up right in front of the net. Boatwright was trying to get to it, get a hand under it, and couldn't. So an important point for Lovington. It's all tied up, 23, and Preciado is back to serve for the Lady Cats. Oh, and Eccles can't handle it. Eccles, who has been the biggest Lady Cat killer, and she just can't dig it out. Nice serve by Preciado, giving them a taste of that of their own medicine there. Yep, 4th ace for Preciado. Nice serve. Garcia handles it, first contact, and Daughtry sets up Kostenbader, but Lovington able to handle that, sending it back over. Sepulveda. Eccles sets up Kostenbader. Barunda handles it, and oh, they set up Sepulveda. Preciado with a nice set. Sepulveda hits it long, and that's a point, 24 all, as we are tied up in this exciting 4th set.
Uh-oh.
And coming back to serve for Carlsbad is Lopez. Carlsbad has made more points with Lopez serving than any other Cave Girl. This one, Marquez. Oh, and Marquez hits it out to the side. That's ace
so now
for Lopez.
They've got to break this serve right here.
They do. You've got to win by 2 points. It's 25-24.
And timeout going to be taken. So we'll take it with them. We're back in 30. This is Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lovington Sports YouTube channel.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, 25-24, Carlsbad trying to put it away in the 4th set. I'm TJ Miracle, and with the call, Dawn Morgan.
Lopez back to serve for the Cave Girls. This one answered. Marquez with the first contact. Preciado serving, setting up Dunlap, who sends it over. Carlsbad keeps it alive. Garcia with a pass over the net. Dunlap setting up. Preciado with a set. And oh, yeah, Ortiz Oh, Ortiz answering it over the net, but unfortunately it goes wide, goes out, and that is 26-24 in the fourth set. So Carlsbad wins 3 sets 2-1 over the Lovington Lady Cats. But a nice game, and this is the most life and the most just the best showing that we've seen by Lovington so far this season.
Well, it certainly is, and they won their first set of the season. And so some things to take out of this one. We'll come back and wrap this one up, get you ready for tomorrow night. You're listening to the Lovington, and watching, too. I've got to remember that now. Watching the Lovington Lady Cats from the Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
Fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue!
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
And also the Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats. Back here at Wildcat Gym, the Lady Cats falling in 4 sets to Carlsbad, 25-14, 22-25, 25-7, then 26-24. I'm TJ Miracle alongside Dawn Morgan. So some things that the Lady Cats can build on in this one, and much more consistent outside of that third set than I think we've seen them this season.
Yeah, much better. They're starting to gel as a team. They're communicating a little better. The things that they needed to do, that we talked about at the outset, they were doing much better tonight. They made fewer unforced errors. The ones that they did really kind of killed them and came at bad times, but they were able to hold the lead. They were able to get in the lead, hold the lead, stay poised, and they were able to go on several scoring runs, which is important. You've got to be able to hold serve and go on scoring runs and really dominate, and they were able to do that in that second set particularly, and they came back, battled back. That was a back and forth, down to the wire battle in that fourth set. So again, good stuff from Lovington. Amber Barunda with a really nice game again. She had several kills, more kills, but Ortiz lodged a kill as well. I think I missed a couple of the kills on the Lady Cats part as well. My apologies. Chavarria had several aces. Preciado had several serving aces. And Lovington just able to put better stats on the board tonight as well. So they did some good adjustments to Carlsbad's game. They got them on the ropes. They won that set. That's important. I think they're going to have a lot more confidence as they go into their next match tomorrow night.
And, of course, that match tomorrow night right back here at Wildcat Gym is the Lady Coyotes of Roswell High coming into town. We will be on the air and on the streams as soon as the JV game is over, probably right around 6 o'clock like tonight for that matchup tomorrow, Dawn Morgan.
Yes, and I think another important thing to say about the Lady Cats tonight is they had a better team effort as well. They really had they had good communication, and it was a really good team effort. Instead of just one or two players, coming to the forefront, they really got really good showings out of Marquez and Castro and Dunlap, as well as the Barunda, Chavarria, Preciado that we just mentioned. I think it was and Sepulveda. She had a nice night serving, and they had a really good it was a good team effort tonight, and I think that is going to be great going into tomorrow. I'm excited, and I hope that they were excited tonight. I think it really showed when they realized, hey, this is what we can do as a team. They got a little taste of that, and I think they're going to want more of that.
Well, I think they certainly are, so we will find out if they can carry it over into tomorrow night. Again, we'll be here about 6 o'clock on hobbsamerica.com and on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. For Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle saying so long from Wildcat Gym. Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball has been brought to you by Devon Energy, Knoll Pharmacy, the City of Lovington, the Lovington Schools, also the First American Bank of Lovington, General Welding, Lovington Auto Supply, the Lee County Electric Cooperative, and Bob's Thriftway. Thank you for tuning in. This has been an exclusive presentation of Walmart Broadcasting and One Radio Square Sports. Good night, everybody.